When we hear shipbuilding, we typically look at just three listed stock. But apart from these major listed players, there are many hidden gems which we should make a note of. Because every walking ship is a mini economy. One ship requires walls, steels, batteries, cables, radars, engine, pumps, steel, fitting. Each of those boxes is a potential listed opportunity. In this video, I will quickly walk you through the full shipbuilding value chain and invite you to a detailed webinar where we break this opportunity component by component. India is pushing really hard to become a global shipbuilding nation, both in commercial as well as in naval side. This means multi-decadal demand, not just for shipyards, but for the entire value system. Entire ecosystem should benefit. In this upcoming webinar, me and Alpha Wealth will go beyond the names like Majgaon Dock or Cochin Shipyard and map listed opportunities across 10-12 subcategories in shipbuilding value chain. Let me give you a 3-4 minute head start to this. Let's start with battery storage and battery pack. Modern warships needs reliable starting power, backup power, and increasingly hybrid or electric source of power supply. That's where battery manufacturers and specialized energy players come in. Next is in this webinar, we will talk about how defense electronics and niche RF players will plug in. This includes radar, sonar, communications, and electronic warfare systems. High entry barrier products with long qualification cycles with long execution tail. Moving now to weapons, missiles, and combat systems. Defense order here comes in thousands of crores. Right below that is propulsion engines and gears. Think main engines, gearboxes, propellers, anything that moves the ship. This side of the chain benefit most, not just from new builds, but also from retrofit and upgrade cycles. When Navy switches from diesel to hybrid or electric side. On the lower left, you see pumps and valves, firefighting, ballast, fuel transfer, seawater cooling, and thousands of pumps and valves go in making of a ship. Marine can be attractive once you are an approved vendor because replacement and spares create long tail revenue. Many of these players who serves oil and gas, water, and process industries, shipbuilding becomes a powerful second end market for them. On the right side, on top bracket, on the top block, you see electrical power, cables, and distribution. Ships are floating power grids, generators, switchboards, cables, converters, policy pushers like electrification, sensors, and higher automations actually increases the value content per ship. Below is a cooling and ventilation, HVAC system, chillers, ventilations, air handling units, critical for crew comfort and weapon performance. They are often niche product-based businesses with strong relationships with shipyards. In this webinar, we are going to cover the value chain map in detail with company example in each box. We are going to link the policies and regulatory changes and the maritime vision which government has come up with. We will discuss where the profit pool sits, which companies are placed to capture higher margin, and which segments have the longest visibility of profit maximization and cash flow generation, where the current market's mispricings are available. The idea is that after 3 hours, you can independently evaluate any shipbuilding story by placing it correctly on the map. So we are going to give you a map, and that would be very useful tool for you to really navigate this decadal theme which I call shipbuilding. If shipbuilding and defense is there on your radar for next decade investment opportunity, then you have to look beyond those 2-3 stocks. That's why I use the pin comment in the video to register for the webinar which we are conducting with Alpha Wealth, where we are decoding layer by layer shipbuilding के हर layer पे कौन सी companies placed हैं and how their margin profile would look like, which of them can grow for next 5 years, 6 years. All this information will be shared with you in a very lucid manner. So make the most of it. See you there in the deep dive on shipbuilding as a decadal opportunity. So see you in the webinar.